Hi, my name is Peter Velikonja from Koios. Welcome to Google Ad Grants for small libraries. So what we're talking about is Google Ad Grants. That's a grant from Google to pay for ads on Google. And those ads bring new people to your website. So today we're going to talk about what ads can accomplish, what a Google ad looks like, and how to apply. Okay, let's start by looking at how people arrive at your website right now. There is, and this is according to Google Analytics, which will come up later. There's direct traffic. That's people typing directly. They already know you exist. They type your URL. There's organic traffic. That's searches, where you search on Google for something and a library just happens to come up. There are paid ads. We're going to talk about that today. There's referral. That's a link from another website. Email, but that's not just, it's marketing email. So they have to be tagged so that they're recognized as email by Google Analytics. And there's social posts and social media posts, predominantly Facebook. We can take a look at some pie charts of different websites to see where traffic comes from and in what proportions. This is Koios' website. Most of the traffic is direct traffic. That's me typing in www.koios.co just to make sure that it still works. Here's a big library, Tulsa. They have a lot of direct traffic. People know about the library. They have a fair amount of organic search. And this yellow part, that's paid search. Those are ads. Here's a smaller library, Oak Park, Illinois, 52K service population. They have most of the traffic comes from organic and direct, but in this case they have a significant portion of traffic coming in from paid search. Those are ads. And finally, we're going to look at Champaign, Illinois, the smallest library we've seen, and the amount of paid search that comes in, 23.4%, is significant. So great. You can amplify your website traffic with ads. What kind of ads? This kind of ad. This is an ad called a text ad that blends in with organic search results. So this here at the top, the part that says ad, that's an ad. And everything else is so-called organic. That means Google just went out and found it. So this works really well for Google because they kind of blend in with organic search results. They float to the top, an ad like this, so you're more likely to click it because it's the first thing that you see. You know, Google makes 80% of all their money just by showing these simple little text ads. The model of this thing is called pay per click. That is, that showing you the ad doesn't cost anybody anything. It's when you click on it that Google gets paid. And the average cost of a click on one of these ads, and I'll go ahead and click on it, is $2. And this takes you through to a catalog item at the Middle Country Public Library. How Google decides to show an ad is a piece of secret Google magic. See, this ad is here. If I can make that go, yeah. It's determined by how much an advertiser wishes to bid, what the quality score of their website is, which then is calculated to make a ad rank score. And the winning ad rank score gets to show the ad. Look, libraries are a great fit for Google Ads, right? Libraries have information that people are searching for. They have everything. And with ads, you're reaching people outside of your patron sandbox, right? You're reaching everybody, more or less. Ads are neat because they can bring people directly to resources. They don't drop you just on the home page. You can get into those inner pages on your website. Libraries have strong credibility so that when Google is scoring your website to decide who should have the advertising opportunity, libraries score high because they're credible institutions, and Google knows that. As you saw from the pie chart, these ads easily outperform social media in bringing people to the website that people, all kinds of organizations put all kinds of effort into social media. They don't realize that it doesn't really deliver in terms of bringing people to the website. They're good on their own, but they don't bring people to the website, not in significant numbers. So this is all great, but at $2 a click, the cost of this is prohibitive. Luckily, Google will help you out here with their Ad Grants program, where they offer free advertising to nonprofits up to $10,000 per month in advertising credit. Everybody, large and small, $10,000 per month, which if you do the math from $2 a click average from before, that's up to 5,000 people coming to your website that otherwise wouldn't be coming there. So that's nice. And unlike, we see grant, you say, oh no, it's going to be piles of paperwork and too much trouble. This is a much easier application process. You apply once and it continues indefinitely. You don't have to renew. You do have to stay in with Google's requirements because they want to make sure that you're using the grant and the advertising responsibly, which is reasonable. So the first thing to do is to determine eligibility. You or a sponsoring group, somebody, your foundation or your friends group needs 501c3 status. You need a letter from the IRS. Then check your website quality. You need HTTPS. If you don't have it, come back when you do. And then look at it from Google's point of view. They don't want to give advertising to junk websites. But library websites usually don't have a problem here. So technically, what do? You register free with TechSoup. TechSoup is a validator for nonprofits. You give them your information, your IRS information, and they will validate you. You take your validation token to enroll in Google for Nonprofits. That's Google's program where they give away stuff. They give away advertising. They'll give you a grant for Google Maps if you want to use advanced features. They have something for YouTube. But this is the one that we're talking about today. So once you are a member or have registered with Google for Nonprofits, that's what GFNP is, then you go ahead and apply for the Google Ad Grant. And you'll get a response in about 2 weeks. And if they turn you down, they'll usually tell you why. You have to take apart their Google speak, but they'll generally tell you why, and then you can fix the problem and reapply. So once you have your ad grants, you get an account on Google Ads. It's the same thing as what the professionals and everybody, all the big corporations use, Google Ads. And in Google Ads, it's a sort of a screenshot of what it looks like here. You can promote individual programs and services. You can schedule campaigns. Let's say summer reading, turn it on and off. You can mess around with your bidding strategy, how much you want to bid for a click, or just use the defaults, I think is easier. You can set location targeting, so where the ads are going to appear, just in your location for your library. They have fine control for professionals. This is a professional product, but auto defaults for busy staff. That's what you want. And then you can look at performance and see who clicks and what got seen, what got shown. The amount of the grant is the same no matter how large your community is. National organization or small library, it's $10,000 a month for everybody. So you can see that in a smaller community, that money is proportionately larger and can be significant. So we hope that smaller libraries will recognize this opportunity and apply for the grant. And we're here at this conference, so you can come by and talk to us about it. We'll be happy to help you out.